live in the mix.
Stay tuned, we got big draws coming up. 211 in the building.
Fast money might be your last money.
Yeah, good soundtrack.
For the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money. Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money.
Every time I meet a nigga roll, they ass wanna hit. And when you tell them hell no, they ass go to talking shit. I never gave a flying fuck on how these niggas feeling. Just because I let them eat the pussy, now you think we did it. Slow down, honey love, I think you better pump your brakes. If you had that feeling that we was making love, that feeling's fake. My pussy's tight, that's why you niggas want to get up in it. Just to talk to me, it costs the fee, so nigga won't you spend it. Never trust these fools hollering they single. Bitches don't be stupid, they be lying, you know these niggas mingle. You bitches got a bad fucking niggas on the first night. Then hollering that shit about how a man don't treat him right. Bitches be talking about fucking niggas, I'm bugging niggas. To get closer to me, some lucky niggas with the feelings. Niggas gotta break me off a little something. Players gotta have their money pumping before we do some grinding and bumping.
Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money. Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money.
I'm hungry for the cabbage or swabbage. You need the bank. I done sold everything from weed to grain, but now I need to think. How many of my niggas got killed? Let's build, done built, cap built for that fast real. My past will paint a picture of criminal conduct. Cause nigga, when I'm stuck, my trigger comes unstuck. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, life is a hustle. You wanna come up? You got to flex that muscle. Some niggas with little hearts get little bread. Some niggas are satisfied with puss and a little head. It's been said, fuck that bitch, get rich. Be about it, now without it, nigga, get your rich. But be cautious, cause it's crosses. Get caught up, brought up on charges, and some take losses. Do your thing, sell dope, hit licks, cause sometimes it's mandatory to get them quick grits.
Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money. Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money.
My nigga Mac Dre sent a kite to me. He was in Lompoc, I was in Tehachapi. The letter red, when we hook up, we gonna have the fat sacks. Sell these raps like crack, nigga. I make big bread from the nighttime to the sunny. Real gangsters don't brag about money, nigga. In this game I will absorb that. Changing our name from Mafia in the corporate. Cause it's like low in the morning in the kitchen. Cooking up dope on the grill. Nigga, I keep it real. I hear the
Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money. Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money. Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money. Fast money might be your last money. Put the blast for the cash money. Swapping over past money. Looking for spots to stash money. Fast money might be your last money.
Live on BayLifeRadio.com. We want to thank everybody that logs in to the Bay's best connection between you and good music. It's Throwback Thursday. I'm going to take y'all all the way back. We got special guest, Big Drawz in the house. Turn on the microphone for you. What's up, dawg? How you doing?
You know, another one like the other one. What's up with you, homie?
Oh, man, chilling. I appreciate you coming through, though, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. Have to.
It's all good. So, you know, just get a Bay Life Radio world a description of who Big Drawz of 211 is.
I don't know. Are we censored?
No. Say your thing. Do
Man,
what you want to.
I'm a professional asshole. I'm known to pull dick moves on my friends. You know what I'm talking about? They all love me, though.
He said I'm a professional asshole. That's a cold job, man.
Hey, man, it's hard, but somebody got to do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, you know, over the years, how the music game been treating you, man?
I mean, it's been really good for us because I had discovered the cross seas culture and market, and I was able to keep us relevant over there in these various countries because of that. Why everybody was kind of like pushing hard to try to remain
relevant here. But
Right,
I mean,
right.
the game changes. It's like, it's like we had all of our time, and it's cool to still be around. But I take it from the mind state of like an athlete. It's like, shit, we 20-some years in, so now I'm either in the front office coaching or training instead of trying to be in the game. Let these young dudes have their time, you know what I mean?
Right. Hey, that's a good way to look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because it do be a lot of, like, grumpy old rappers trying to maintain a position instead of elevating.
I mean, there is a disconnect because it is a little different. It's like the newer dudes now, they don't like know the history and know whose shoulders they standing on. But in our time, it was mandatory that we knew that.
Yeah.
And with everybody having phones in their pocket, like, you ain't got no excuse not to know your history. I mean, you got access to everything on the planet in your pocket every day, but you rather be world star instead of, like educating yourself in the craft that you are taking part in, you know what I'm saying? So
I always tripped on that in like the new age where they sampling. Well, they not even sampling nowadays. They just taking the whole damn beat. You know what I mean? But they don't even know, like, the person you got the beat from, they don't even know the history of that person or nothing. They just take it and just go ahead with it, Well,
I mean, it's crazy, though, because, it's like, like, the Mike Marshall tweet.
Wow.
Everybody think it's 5 on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, 5 on it is like fucking legendary. But I'm just saying, like, that came from somewhere too. Like a lot of our shit was influenced. Like hip hop, you are a direct reflection, I believe, of what you grew up listening to in your environment.
Right.
So that's why our shit had all that old school, because we grew up in the houses with the red light bulbs full of smoke, coke on the table, get your ass in the room while my friends over here.
Right.
But you hearing Al Green and shit all night, you know what I'm saying? So
Pop's got the den in the garage.
Yeah, right. It's lit up over there, you know what I mean? So, it was just, that's what we grew up with, and then we all like the legitimate age of hip hop, so we grew up with the Holy Trinity and Run DMC and, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, so on and so forth, all the way until Short and Easy and Mix-a-Lot and all them came along, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a reflection, man. I mean, everybody that fucked with it understood that.
It's funny you say that, because I always ask this question. Who was the person that told these young rappers you can start copying each other? Because in the era when we came up, like you said, it was a direct reflection, but you had to reflect your own originality. You had to come across your own way. Now it's like,
Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest problem I have with it, really. It's 2 things I have with it. The problems I have with it, number 1 is everybody sounds the same. And number 2, if ain't nobody rapping, don't call that shit hip-hop.
Hello.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm saying, like, if ain't nobody really putting no bars down, then it's not hip-hop. Like, it's cool. Like, call that shit turn-up music, dance music, party music. I mean, really, do you know what this shit is? I'm going to tell you exactly what this new music is. Dance hall. Dumbass beats, and you don't understand a fucking word. Hall. And you don't understand a fucking word, but them beats is so crazy. It's urban dance hall. Like, if you really just trip, like...
Right.
Because the beats be so crazy, you know what I mean? Like, everybody be like, ugh. Like, I mean, some of them beats be bananas, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, too, because my little youngsters, they be telling me I'm hating. Because if I can't understand what you saying, you might be opening doors, and you might be chanting the wrong thing and humming the wrong thing. I don't want to be doing it with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Give me a choice to what I'm saying. I want to know the words I'm speaking. I want to be able to decide if I'm really saying that, whatever that is.
Well, I think what we really have to do to get all of the connection back in the music is to go back to having the subgenres within the genre. You know what I'm saying? We used to have the backpack shit, the gangster shit, the party shit, the shit for the girls, the conscious shit. We used to have all that. Now everything is, I'm in the club, I'm high, I got money, niggas hating. Like, that's every song.
Right.
And it's like, if the radio is like one long ass remix, it's like all day. you know what I mean?
I got this quote from Baby D from 357. She said the music changed because the club changed. The club used to be the club, but now the club is the strip club, and everybody think the strip club is the norm, and it's not.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean that, and everybody buying into the concept of the quote unquote club banger.
What is the club banger?
But that's what I'm saying.
I be asking that. What's the chemistry of a hit?
I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. Like, dudes used to make albums and let the street decide what the single was. Like, there has never been a radio version of Ain't No Fun. And that's one of the biggest shits you hear in the club that everybody know.
Right.
The streets made that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, when NWA came out, like, Gangsta and Straight Outta Compton and all that shit wasn't supposed to be on the radio, but it hit so hard on the street they had to do it. Like,
they had to do something.
Right. Like, I mean, short shit. I mean, really? Nothing short, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, he never had radio advertisement, radio play. He was strictly out the trunk.
Right. And he had to make clean versions. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think we got to go back to letting the street say what's dope instead of trying to conform to what some dude in the office sitting in a chair telling you what move your people. You the one in the street. You supposed to know what move your people. Right.
Well, man, let's get into some of this music that you brought in today. Tell me a little bit about this song you got, The Business.
It was just a joint that I had got the group back together because everybody was apart for a minute. Got them back together and put this joint together for my partner up at Apartment 3 did a little compilation, and we put it together for that. And that was kind of like the start of us, like, getting back around making music together again.
That's what's up. You know I got to ask, man, what made y'all break up?
I mean, to keep it real with you, like, okay, the way the whole thing started was really it was supposed to be James Mack and me, and I was just supposed to be, like, doing the music and the DJing, kind of like how the old school format was.
Right.
And he brought in John, that was the dude, Fetty, to do a song called Nothing But a Player. And on that album, I think that was the first song we recorded, was Nothing But a Player. And they had this chemistry, so we all talked about it, and dude got in. So it became 3. But the problem was they had chemistry, you know, creating songs together, but their personalities conflicted. So it was, you know, it was differences all the time, and, you know, it got to a point where they weren't getting along. I mean, we sit here and killed and made this album, this dope-ass album, and soon as, you know, like 2 weeks before release date, the group is totally disbanded, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, like,
wow,
seeing what we did without promotion because we were broken up, it only makes me think what we would have did if everybody was there to do the shows, you know, all of the shows and promote and really be together, because we had another dude filling in when we was doing shows.
That's what's up.
And that's the dude that's there now, Tay, went by Lugs. So it was just a trip. Like, you know, we get to the shows and everybody be like, who is the light-skinned cat? You know what I'm saying? And we kind of had to, like, you know, run with it as best as we could, you know. But it was cool, though. We had a lot of love because, you know, cats like, you know, IMP, Coog and them, and 11-5 and RBL and Totally Insane and all them was taking us with them. And then when we started getting our own shows, we would call them and get them to come too. So it was kind of in a circle. We was all like rocking together, and it was pretty cool. Plus, I got to learn from the dudes whose shoulders I was standing on, like we was talking about earlier.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Live in the building, Big Drawz 211. This is The Business.
You are about to experience an eargasm.
Yo, it's your boy Big Drawz in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? With the killer hoes and homeboys and whatever the fuck they calling it this time, you know what I mean? Yes, the band's back together, motherfuckers. I got James Mack with me.
It's going down.
Big Face with me.
Finish, my nigga.
You know what I mean? And we doing this thing big, man. We back on this shit, man. Look out for us. We doing this thing, you know what I'm talking about? Belly Entertainment. Big Face. Give them the business.
Of course, I'm back in full force like buff niggas with Jerry curls and tank tops, keeping this thing hot. They say they can't wait till my thing drop. Until then, I'm laying niggas down on every spot. I lay low in the top, throw sweet at the Marriott. Try me, it's gon' get funky like a fat hairy cock. Make niggas disappear like Houdini when I show up in this holy beanie and cock back the hammer on my mini chop. And that's going out to any nigga on any block. All that hating on the kid is finna stop. Please believe me, it's been a lot. That nigga ain't shit, he snow hot. Oh, what you forgot? I still tote chops. You one of my big niggas to have your ass choked out. I'm laying niggas down, I'm labeled crazy and loped out. Down on the ground, give me everything, ain't nothing to talk about. You thought we was what? Fuck that, just pull your pockets out. Business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. We with the business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. The business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business.
Box. That's what I call a backpack. Got hammers and ratchets. Gotta blow your fucking hat back. These rap cats out here swearing they got it. Now knowing that they hit from the bushes, we got them dotted. Spot it, cock it, drop them, leave them deceased. Get hit with a piece after piece. Look at them hugging the streets. It's wartime at 211, don't play fair. Knock your family down after school at the daycare. Mastermind of the crime, hit you with the dulo. Snatch your mama up in the parking lot of food court. The business bad and I'm here for retribution. Big draws, but the law, another execution.
My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. We with the business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. The business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business.
Me and my niggas both Glock 9s. For snitches who drop dimes, telling how the block grind. Anything that cops find, I'm yelling. It's not mommy and my crew cohorted in these hot times. All we do is drink, we smoke a blunt and 2 and lock minds. And block rhymes, stack riches, Mac bitches, let my rock shine. Weed fiend, don't smoke green. If it's not lime, you got your sack, I got mine. We're trying to drop 5, better cop 5. Swamp size, with a little bit of circulate. Clockwise, it's going down like a rock slide. Can you run it the whole way? When they hit your state, don't hate, nigga donate. Or I'm gonna hit your punk ass in the grill with something like Colgate. Then relocate, but my money lose, the world rotate. Fuck with the chosen few, cause niggas nowadays are so fake. Whole cake, under the pressure, them niggas gon' break. Flow fake, down in the lake. Hope you can swim for your sake.
We with the business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. We with the business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. The business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. We with the business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business. My niggas stay solid and don't talk. When them straps pop off, just keep quiet. The business. Sourdough deals, get away on 4 wheels, leave them hurt for dicks in the dirt. We with the business.
Live on BayLifeRadio.com. Big Drawz 211. Oh, y'all ain't lost a step, man. Y'all ain't lost a step. Sound like y'all hit the ground running.
A little bit, you know. James Mack is incredible, man. Cause like, you know how dudes be like, that's my cousin. Like, nah, James Mack is my cousin. That's my blood cousin for real.
That's what's up.
You know, we met at a family reunion that I was DJing. And that dude was like, yo, you got some instrumentals? And I was like, why? He's like, let me bust. And I was like, nigga, I ain't heard you raise. Like, nigga, let me bust. I'm finna turn it. And put on some instrumentals, and he went crazy. After that, we kind of just started doing songs. And
that's how y'all found out y'all was family, too?
Man, at the reunion, bro, it was so ill, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just meant to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. You said that because, you know, unfortunately, I just lost an auntie, but at the memorial, I met 2 older cousins that's DJs, and I didn't know they was my family.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can feel that. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, the energy be so crazy, you know what I mean? It's just stuff just be happening in the universe, and you got to, like, seize those moments, man, or they going to pass you and go to the next person.
Right.
This is how it is.
That's what's up. So you got music online right now? How can the people get connected with you?
So the catalog stuff, the Ounce of Game album, the Lockdown, the Totally album, I did this other project with my partner Jason out of City Entertainment, You know what I'm saying? Out of Colorado, though, you know, talk about, we put this little project together. It's called Possession with Intent. And that's like on Spotify and all that stuff, too. So the catalog stuff is there. We're in the process of, we're like in conjunction with this new thing that's about to launch called Independent Noise. It will be a home for artists who believe in the concept of sharing the money in a circle, so to speak. So James will be releasing some music through there. My partner Eddie Watts will be there. Old school
Eddie Watts.
Man, Jigga Watts will be there, man. Shay Deffa from the town, she fucking with it a little bit. We got people involved, man.
Shay Deffa Heifer?
Man, but hey.
Oh, man.
You know what's crazy?
Took me way back.
You know what's crazy, man? Like the homegirl be busting so hard and like don't nobody really like give her love, bro. Like she is fucking dope, man. Like
she's always been like one of the hottest underdogs for some reason, you know, because she's been talented for years.
I think a lot of it got to do with, you know what I'm saying, her orientation. But you can't knock that. Like she,
right.
You know, Special One was out there, you know what I'm saying? So you got to let Shay get out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't take this long. I mean, she got shit to say. If you listen to her song, she talking about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it was, you know, timing as well, you know, just the era and time, the way music was coming out.
Yeah, but fuck, Oakland was on fire at the time she was trying to come. She could have came out and killed it too.
Right.
Oakland was on fire at that time.
Like, I was just laughing about it because I remember her. She used to always rap against my other friend, Al the Gamer. You know, and it just be back and forth. And for a woman, she can hold her own.
Man, easy.
For real.
Easy. It's so ill, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Like, I don't know, you know. But yeah, he'll be releasing some stuff through that. Probably around April. Okay. Somewhere in there, we'll have some stuff going on then. Bunch of videos are coming. Hennessy from 11.5 is doing a solo right now. So that'll be coming. Tater got some heat too. We got this. Man, y'all look out for this song called A Game, man. I promise you, when you hear A Game, like, y'all gonna be like, but why these 11.5 niggas been playing? Because A Game is a cold fucking tweak, man. That song is dope.
That's what's up.
C Fresh from IMP, he like it's crazy. Like it's a movement kind of right now. I think like the LA shit, the New York shit, and then the whole tweak of 2 Chainz and Rick Ross kind of let everybody know that there really ain't no age in hip hop. So it's rumblings again. See, y'all gotta quit listening to the men at them desks that don't know shit. Like good music is good music. Hip hop don't have an age. It's still dope for a lot of people. It's a lot of grown people that still listen to it. Like kids that's growing up now, your parents fuck with rap. You know what I'm saying? Your grandparents fuck with rap. So you need to understand that. Like, so it's still a lane for everybody. I believe people just got to come with it, though. You can't just jump back in and say, yo, this is me from 20 years ago and you got to buy it. Like, nah, you gotta act like you got to act like you competing because you truly are. Like, your spot is etched in the ground, but it's not trending right now. So you have to make that happen.
I was like your spot yesterday.
Right, you know? Exactly. And you have to understand that stuff. Or you just gonna be lost and be mad and
yeah, they be grumpy.
Niggas don't respect
I don't get
me.
that. You know, they don't know me. You're not doing nothing to make yourself relevant.
Yeah.
Then how can and you gotta admit nowadays the little cats, they want to see visuals. They want to see the sparkles and the booms and if you just come with that regular old school just because you can rap. I mean, we respected that back then. You know, it's just, they want the shiny things now.
I mean, it seemed like that's what mattered, I think how you look is more important than the shit you talking.
That's crazy.
It's so different because, like, that was so out of line. Like, your career was over. If you came out sounding like anybody else, dudes would call you out. And nobody would support you after that.
Nobody.
It was over. Like
they would bring the dude you actually sound like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And don't buy no lyrics and they play that. Like it's over. It's a rap. You know what I mean? So it's just different, man.
That be killing me too now. It's like everybody's song got a line from everybody's song. You know?
I mean, but you know what though? I kind of see it like this. You know, it's like
I used to be mad at Jay-Z for that.
I mean, Jay-Z took everybody's shit, but I'm saying, like, I mean, dude kind of fraudulent himself. He just got really lucky though, because I mean, like, Kareem Biggs is the dude like that Jay-Z was saying he was until he got the money. It's just like the Cash Money thing. You know, it was Slim, man. You don't never see Slim. See, that's what Suge did wrong. Suge was supposed to be like Slim
in the back
and Biggs, and that Death Row thing would have never fell apart like that.
Right. Now they wanted the popularity.
Yeah, but they had it. He wanted it, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what killed that. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah. It's all love at the end of the day.
That popularity is a hell of a drug.
I mean, it is, but, you know, it's like when I was younger, I kind of wanted it. But then when I kind of start seeing, like, how, like, I'd rather be in a position, like, don't get me wrong, I know people going to say I'm stupid for this, but I don't give a shit what you think. But when this show started, I said I was an asshole, so let me go into that real fast. I'd rather be comfortable with the amount of money to make sure the bills is paid every month, the house is solid, and have my life than to have millions and millions, and every time I go to the grocery store, I got to have security. I got to rent out the whole movie theater to go to the movie. Them motherfuckers ain't happy. Y'all think they happy because they tell y'all that shit on Instagram. Right. They can't do shit. Right. They can't go nowhere without being bothered. They don't know who their friends are. Every person they meet wants something from them. Like, y'all got to think like that. Like, that shit is not happy. Pac was not happy. Big was not happy, yo. Like, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So...
Yeah. I know a few artists that I be trying to get them to come talk about it, but they be like, man, I made some of the worst decisions of my life accepting all that money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I've watched it, like, do greats, people we love here at home even.
See?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's serious. Like, people got to care. You got to care and think about your future. I mean, I know it's hard, though, blood, because, like, we all grow up in these meager beginnings and we don't have shit, so now you got an opportunity where you can get that Benz or that chain or whatever, so like
rapping can actually do that for you now,
right? So it's like dudes want that because they didn't have it, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't have the means to do it. So but the problem with that is then they get up here and get the shit, but all the shit that they talked about to obtain these things, they ain't really about. Right. And then that start coming out, you know what I'm saying? And
exposed.
Then you get exposed or extorted or, you know what I'm saying? And it just goes, like you cannot fuck with this gangster shit if you are not connected to the mob for real, whatever city you from, whatever the mob faction is, the hood shit, whatever. If you're not connected to that, then
you lying. It's
you lying, and they gonna come see you. I promise you.
For sure.
Because we all had problems. You know what I'm saying? Going on tour in different cities and states, like San Francisco rappers will all tell you. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, y'all gay, y'all fags. Like, well, nigga, come see then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
get there and get your head pushed in.
Man, we had to fight for that because, like, dudes think it's like, motherfuckers don't understand the Bay was bloody in the 90s, bro. And that was the whole Bay. Like, it was the town, Richmond, City, EPA, Vallejo, like... It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like
it was crazy, and it was crazy with rules though, because you know what I mean. It'll still happen to you, but it'll happen to you because it was supposed to.
Well then, it happened because it was supposed to. Now it's just hella random dudes just in their feelings. Motherfuckers pillow talking too much. It's a whole lot of death behind these girls right now. And I keep telling niggas, and these hoes ain't dying for you. Y'all better cut it out.
Exactly. Say that. Live on BayLifeRadio.com. We in here just chopping it up about this real music game. Big Drawz in the building. 211. You know what I'm saying? I know Graham's going to give me the flag in a minute. Anybody out there you want to say what's up to, say thank you to, shouts out to?
Call it in.
That's what's happening. 850-7285.
Bank Live.
Big Drawz, Tab Doe, and Ballhead. You know we really don't give a fuck, especially about your butterfinger, rap ass, wannabe singer ass artist. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got that car, you ain't got that watch, nigga. I ain't seen you in the hood in about a year, nigga.
Tell him
and you got some other job. If I told them what you really do, nigga, who you be embarrassed.
Tell him
you know
again.
what I'm talking about? Talking about I left the hood because I got money. Now you left the hood because they gonna shoot at you, nigga.
Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a 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 fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I done ran through the turf like Isaac Bruce. Ran my thing up girl skirts and straight knocked the boots. When we had beef, we never had a truce. If the shot was open, dog, you know, boy, he gon' shoot. I ain't talking about basketball. I'm talking about 187, put him in a casket, y'all. A lot of rappers out here fake like the Tooth Fairy. Talking about them guns, and you niggas do not carry. Man, you suckers so scary. You never have a real chance at love with a girl like Miss Berry. Use a lollipop, your nickname is sucker. These niggas out here in the streets really don't trust ya. I'm eating, dog, you can have my leftovers. I'm a ghetto patriot, nigga, a real San Francisco soldier. So if I say your music fucking sucks on the song, dog, I don't really give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a 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 fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I'm off the chain like when a nigga snatch a medallion, sliding through the spot with a 6-foot stallion. I am the game, I play the game the way it's meant to be. Adidas type nigga got stripes, call him referee. And I'm the one, so your girl is standing next to me. And she's a dime, so 11's what we meant to be. It's big Drawz, dog, I say at large. And your bitch is on my team, cause she's willing to take a charge. Raps full of fiction, man, I find it absurd. And it's time for some action, get loose with the verb. You rap niggas cattle, y'all just wanna be heard. Claiming a sucker free when you live in the bird. Keep bitches on my arm like they telling the time. Put some combo in her ear, now she's heavy on the grind. It's pimping out here, man, the gang keep them stuck. My bitches get money so they can never give up. Fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a 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 fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Got heat, let's hear it. Go on, spit your fire out. It's dough with the liquid flow. I put your fire out. Them dudes is dirt weed and they still can't hack it. I'm purple plants wrapped in a brown cigar jacket. They scream and they yell, but dough don't care. Get out of pocket, catch a hole in your hair. See some act cool, but they just might flip. When they pop that lip, he lock that clip and pull the slide so the shell in the tip find a home in the chamber. Lord, I don't really wanna trip. Question is, are you the next to be great or the next to be dead? My block squad like condoms, latex on your head. You'll have a new name, and that's the way shit go. Bullet head, nigga, no Steve Harvey show. So would these niggas really trip if I say they suck? Bottom line, if they listening, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a 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 fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Not a fuck. Not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Live on BayLifeRadio.com. Oh yeah! When hip hop was good.
What it do?
211. Big Drawz in the building.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. Anybody you want to give shouts out to? Say what's happening to?
I mean, shit, man. I get in trouble if I start that because I'm going to forget somebody in this phone over here going to start smoking on me.
You didn't say my name, man.
man, come on, blood. Like,
don't you love me?
Yeah, but I mean, I will say this, though. Like, you know, because of social media and things of that nature, Mr. C and Coog Nut didn't get they just due as far as they legend.
Right.
So I will always go saying that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, Coog and Mr. C and Hitman, I mean, Killer Keith, I mean, we lost a lot of dudes, Frank Nitty, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, Coog and Mr. C, man, was so monumental, and social wasn't like that then. So a lot of people don't know who they are like they should. I mean, shit, it was a point where Coog was on every record that came out the Bay for like a 2-year span. Like, everything that came out, that dude was on it. It was so ill. So, I mean, you know, that dude is responsible for 211 even happening, really. I mean, that story, shit, I could tell you that after if you like, but he the reason that happened, and he the one that took me to TC and the Enhancer, and they both taught me the shit that I know now. Those dudes are like my mentors, you know what I'm saying? So it's always about the shoulders. So to me, it's, you know, it's RBL, it's Forte, it's Coog Nut, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, the foundation.
Fig, you know what I'm saying? It's about them, you know, Short, MC Ant over here, you know what I'm saying? The Mac up in Vallejo, Mac Dre that I grew up listening to was different from Thiz Dre. I'm talking about California living hard for the radio, Mac Dre. That's who I listen to. I mean, shit, Seagram. Totally Insane, fuck Chunk, you know what I'm saying? Rated X. I mean, there's so many people, you know, that was involved, and I got to meet a lot of these people and work with almost all of them at one point or another. 40, A Shot, Legit, Sugar, all them. There's so many of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
I don't know, you know, I'll just say this. My shout out is to all the cities in the Bay Area, all the legends, all of the classics, all of the greats, all of the new heads, man. Do this thing, keep it moving, man, but y'all got to get us our identity back, because it's lost. And the rest of the world, we was renowned for being the Bay. It's some pride in that shit, and all y'all artists out there, y'all need to have pride in it and put back into it, because it'll give it back to you, I promise.
For sure.
Love this thing.
Rep your coast.
Yes.
Come on, West Coast. You know how we supposed to do it. We gonna walk out the door on this one. Shouts out to the General, Coog Nut. What it do?
See Fresh.
Right there. Right. Yeah. We out of here, y'all. Stay tuned for the throwback. This is being brought to you by the Pound Media, Square Vision, and Get Your Gear Up Clothing.
Why? When you see I got a big shirt, cause if I happen to reach, best believe I'm about to put in work. My Glock ain't got a safety, so I keep my shit cocked. Plus a hairpin trigger for them 16 shots. A nigga running for your truck, I be sticking hot ones in your back. Cause in the city, hoodlums like myself gotta stay strapped. I used to roll deeper when you're slinging, that ain't slick. I'm never caught of a backup, cause my pocket's sitting in these clips. Niggas wanna box, but they ain't having it in the 9 tray. Fingers stacking sears, checking a dip and living a flyway. I started off young, rolling niggas up in juvie. I see the same faces, me, mother, they wanna do me. I threw away my 38 and went and bought a Nina. Flipped the drop shift, now I'm working on a Beamer. I don't know why, but all of a sudden they wanna flex. It's time to strap up Hillary and take a ride through the projects. Photo classic creeping through it makes you wonder. All you hear is the, and I'm taking 60 under. Bang, bang, chitty, fool, bang, bang, chitty. Bad boys of the Bay, nigga, Frisco City.
I'm a bang nigga, a real nigga, a true nigga, nigga is a bang nigga.